Hi there. How is everybody? Um, it's been a hell of a week. I can call it that. I'm dealing with a lot for like a week. Doing better though, considering a lot of attacks on the mental. To the point where I almost thought I was gonna have to like. I thought I was gonna lose my mind to a point. As crazy as it is. But that was difficult. It was hard. That one was hard to deal with and to get through. Almost thought I wasn't gonna make it through. Absolutely not. But I did. I'm still here. That's all that matters, People, man. But anyway, I figured it's been a minute now, and it's been a little while since I've actually like got on here. I haven't really been doing many readings online lately, only because I've been dealing with bloodshed. Sometimes it's hard for me to put myself in a spot where my own mind, my own emotions aren't like affecting what I'm trying to do. But the goddess told me that I need to do a reading, or should do a reading, for my peoples. So without further ado, what, Mama? What, kitty cat? What do you want? So first out is a wish was granted, or someone's wish was granted. Happiness, fulfillment. Something about being easily distracted though is the thing here. Easily distracted from your wish, from your granted wish. Okay, so that's why. Someone wish was granted, distracted easily because of there's too much going on within a group situation, possibly a third party situation also involved in it. There's a lot of disharmony within that situation. There's a failure to be putting effort forth or energy or work towards, or energy especially, towards this situation and to be brought up, or a lack of effort towards it. So, the situation in general, this wish granted. So somebody is in an abusive relationship, whether it's with family or friends or people, but in a very abusive background or relationship that they're coming from. The past talks about an opportunity, but one that wasn't very pleasant. Not a very pleasant opportunity. Dirty money is also involved in it. Okay. So there is somebody who is very shallow, stupid, very materialistic. Definitely someone that dwells in the past. This person is not putting any sort of energy energy forth towards whatever partnership, or actually isn't putting any energy forth towards this money or opportunity that was brought up here. But like I said, this opportunity was a sham anyway, because he's a sham also. He's not very good with money, especially. And you, whoever you are, hiding to hide who you are or what you are, is brought up here. Seems that you and this person clash heads a lot. See, there was an opportunity for him and there was an opportunity for you. So don't hide. I know I already said that you hide who you are, but that's also causing depression and sadness as well. A lot of options that are laid out, but there's a hint of confusion with the whole thing, with the options. And probably those options are what making you, what's making you depressed too. There was once an alliance between you and this other person. Was. And there's definitely a lot of gossip, a lot of slander going on here. Also too, you got somebody that's been talking a lot about what you've achieved, or talking about your partnerships or relationships that you're dealing with. Either that or there was some unfavorable news that you got concerning this group situation. About the third party problem here. Yeah, if sex is involved in the whole thing, or trying to find some sort of partnerships, you're gonna want to have to find that elsewhere than where you're looking at right now. Find your happiness elsewhere. So if you're in a situation where you have to hide yourself or hide who you are, then that's already not good. It's not positive. It's very toxic. So it says here, you're defeated by your enemies. The need for emotional detachment, because not everything is what it seems. Somebody is being two-faced. This king here, he's a earth sign. He'd be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. He's being very two-faced. He's very materialistic. Doesn't put any work forth towards anything, and also does dirty, bad business also. You need to find a way to do the emotional attachment part is brought up here. That'll help with your mood, your moodiness, or your depression, or even your self-image. Because this talk and this slander that goes on, it definitely gets to you, or gets in your skin for sure. And when you show that you're not attached to the situation, whatever it may be, you end up seeing what the truth is, the good and the bad, all of it for what it is, for sure, for what it is, which will help you with your, you need to navigate this whole situation. Yeah. Else can try to record it. So yeah, you're definitely dealing with someone who's a pain in the ass. But also there's another female in here. She is a bitch. She's very hateful. She's low on her self-esteem. She likes to give advice, but the advice that she gives readily applies to her. She could be an alcoholic also. She does drink, actually. Yeah, she is a drinker. Misery loves company is another thing with that. So, yes, you got someone being two-faced. It's like you both were brought in an opportunity. He's shouldn't. You still have a chance to achieve something like that. When in the emotional attachment, when you do the emotional attachment, you get to see more of this person's second face. Whoever he is. He's a dick, he's an asshole, he's shallow, stupid. I don't know what more I could say about that movie. I'm dealing with someone that's very similar to that too as well. And plus the other thing too is like, you know what love is, you know what it pertains, you know what love is not also, because of the abusive background that you come from. Yeah, see, with others' advice, and if you did take their advice, because he was brought up with the opportunity first before you were, and you already didn't think there was something, you already thought there was something wrong with that opportunity, something was wrong with the whole thing. And it's good that you did take the advice, listening to others' advices, and taking heed to it, which brought about the harm prevention. Health is also needed to be paid attention to as well. So, whatever the situation is saying here, but calm, cool, and collected. Not being nervous. Knowing where you're standing, where it stands, where you stand, and everything. And digging your heel into the ground, making sure that you're not movable and you're not shakeable. Yeah, when it comes to this fool here, this fool, he is a fool, basically. He's a fool. I don't know why he thinks one way is going to work when he knows it's not going to, or he believes it's in himself that it might work, but it's not fully implemented, it's not planned out, it's not worked out well. Tough luck, he has to find other ways around the shit. For sure. Sorry, my nose keeps running. Surrender and bow down is another thing being brought up here. But when I say that, I feel like it's surrender and bow down to what life is bringing me. Because I feel something abrupt happening. Yeah, don't wait too long. Take action. You know, those who wait will despair. And don't despair. And if you feel like you're lost, in trouble, in a spot where you're unsure, call on your ancestors or your spirit guides, whoever it is that you consider to be your help, or guides, or what have you. They're there for a reason. They're there to help direct you on the path that you're going. So first that one that pop out was the world reversed. Something's not finished, or somebody's restarting something all over again, a cycle that needs to be done already. Or that something is not completed, something is not complete. There's a loss, a sense of losing grip, or losing a sense of grounding here. Separation and sadness. Sorry. separation and sadness. So, giving up is another thing brought up with this. Or someone's trying to dim your light, or at least this situation itself that's talking about here is dimming you, bringing you down quite a bit. You might need extra help to get you out of that, extra support. Try to, I don't know, let's say occupy your mind somehow, doing stuff, working, do something physical. That'll help get you out of your mindset here. And the worry sets into. Don't make hasty decisions when you're upset also. Because you think you're making the right decision when really you're making decisions based on your emotional state at the time. When you're smarter than that. You're being told to use your mind, your logic. And don't second guess yourself also on that. That's what also adds to the worry and stress and the sleepless nights, is being unsure of yourself or what you're seeing or what you're feeling. If someone's telling you that you're over emotional or you're too sensitive, this, that, it's that's not true. It's because you're tapping onto something that's you're hitting the nail on the head, and people don't know how to handle that. So this message, guys. Too much effort going into worthless projects is also a thing here, which also putting yourself in a very uncomfortable situation. This is all due to because of wanting to have love in spaces where you try to fill that void that you got here. But in doing that, you put yourself in this uncomfortable situation. Compromised your prosperity, compromised what you've been working for, what you've been working on. No spiritual connection, no sort of emotional abundance in this situation that's being brought up right now. The fact that you need to find love within yourself, or find love for yourself, instead of trying to find it outside of yourself. Because then you end up making bad investments, putting energy into shit that's already not worth it. Like I said already in the beginning, too much effort going into worthless projects. You've invested too much into shit that's not working out, and you see it not working out also, which makes you want to be more one-sided and all that. And I understand that. That is a bitch sometimes. But so then to get through all that, once you do so, the next thing that you do, try to put more energy, more effort towards it. Do something with it. You will be brought in a new opportunity, possibly a new job offer that's going to fall in your lap too. Being brought up with it. But so I'm gonna leave it right there. I hope this helped. I hope it helped anybody who is listening or who is on my channel. I'll try to get back on more again, try to, if the situations allow it. Anyway.